Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. So this one is an Alliance War video. This is War 1 for the season and we have matched TCN. So you can see the bands there, the very typical bands for what seems to be the season of Hulk, Titania and Spider 99. So going into this war here, this is, apart from off season, one of the first times doing this map, so trying to make sure I actually get all these teleporters right because, yeah, it seems to be so confusing, especially in this first war. We're going to have here Hulkling versus this Ascended future Ant-Man. So the plan of action for this fight is to wait for his armor to drop off, then get my Pierce buff, so that then I can stop any future armors and then just nuke him like Hulkling does. This is the... you're going to sound a bit stuffy. I am currently like a little bit sick, but I also have to record the first like 6 wars of this season because I've waited so long because of work and stuff and not having a great internet connection and stuff. I haven't really been able to upload anything. So you can see here I hit once into the block and it ends up giving him another armor because he glanced. So now I decide, this is where I decide to just hold off. I get my Pierce buffs here and no more armors for future Ant-Man, and now I can just run away with this fight. So I'm going to bait this special 1 here. I'm just going to take that bit and that bit to the block. Don't really fancy risking anything, especially trying to like dex anything and be kind of not less cautious, but this is my first fight of the season, so I don't really want to be butchering this if I can. I do dex that one there, but now I'm just, as you can see, trying to get back to my special 2. I get to it with the unblockable, so I get the second Fury, and this fight now is pretty much done. As you can see from the screen, as you will know from doing the wars yourself, you can now use relics in war, so that is very, very handy, and it will save me in a future video. Next up here, we have Trentos's Gallon here. So this is just Tiger food. It shouldn't be too bad. I'm gonna do just parry and then combos just to get them up to special 1. Do the miss off the special 1 and then punish them that way. They do end up getting the Fury there, but it's just one of these things. So now I'm just going to punish it, and yeah, this whole fight is pretty much already taken care of. So here we go, Gallon is now going to die. What was that, like a 35-40 second fight? Arguably probably too long for a Tiger fight, but she's only rank 4 compared to a lot of people who are probably running around with rank 5s right now. You can see I joined the map and I decided to just move for it pretty quick with the energy restores. I did buy like 10 of the full energy restores at the start of the season. They are just a lifesaver. They just save your boost, save your time. You can just literally get all your fights done in once unless you're on main boss island fights, and yeah, it's just a dream. This fight actually took a little bit longer and was a little bit more annoying than what I kind of first thought it might have been, so I'm glad that I did power start 1. I'm going to knock him down here. I'm going to try and bait the special 1, but he doesn't give it to me straight away, so I'm going to throw the special 2 here with really no ruptures or anything on. I just want to be kind of getting this moving. You can see Silver Surfer is finally now throwing the special 1, so do the miss trick off of that. I'm going to try and get another one, but he doesn't want to do it. So here we go again. I can punish that again now. And hopefully he throws another one very soon, or else all my sensors are going to fall off. But you can see I throw this one, and again he gets the protection up midway through, but we're fine. Finally, he just throws a special 1 instantly, which is really nice, but my sensors are now starting to fall. So I do need to be very careful about my sensors. So I'm going to refresh 1 here. I believe I refresh another 1 in a second, because it's about, and it's expired just there. I might not actually, it's been a while since I did this. I didn't do the special 1 miss either. So now I'm going to throw this, and now I can go back to kind of just punishing the way I have been the whole way through this fight. And yeah, special 2 here was going to kill them. I ran back to throw the special 2 instantly. But for some reason now the defender seems to have like special priority. Even if you're spamming the button, it seems like the defender can just beat you to it. So you do have to be a little bit more careful now. And then going into Billy the Kid's Sauron here. So this is who I'm going to be using Hulkling for. Again, we're just going to plow through the Sauron. Watch out for the unblockable when he gets it. But yeah. The invuln here is because I'm going to be doing this fight and the mini boss fight together in pretty close time. So I want to make sure I have it for kind of both fights, just in case he catches me with a special 3 and degens me quite heavily. Or he catches me with the unblockable combo just in general. But it is Hulkling's last fight for this war, so I'm not too concerned. You see here, Sauron does go unblockable. I accidentally hit onto the block. It's one bit of my MCOC game that I really noticed I do a lot. And I guess it probably is biting me in the backside. And I thought it might cost me in a future war that I'll talk about. But it didn't. I seem to be a bit of a menace for hitting into their block if they're being a little bit reluctant to throw a special. To try and like bait the special out. And I just seem to be doing it a lot more than what I used to. Don't know whether that was just because I'm getting worse at baiting the specials or not, I don't know. But you can see there Hulkling, yeah, made a really like easy fight of that fight. I do want to rank 5 him when I get the catalyst and potentially use him as my first ascension, but we need that time to come first. So just a little energy restore this time to go into my final fight of this war, and it is Void versus this Mephisto. So just checking my invuln's still alive, which it is. Mephisto isn't a global defender, so I don't need to worry about that. I only need to worry about the fact that on this node they have the energy resist and the regen, but it's fine. Void is just Void when it comes to Mephisto. He's just one of the best counters that we've got for him in this game. Void is also a tactic attacker, so we can see the benefit of that kicking in, but yeah, it won't really make too much of a difference in this one right now. See here, I'm just waiting all the time with this Mephisto, baiting the special ones where they throw them, get the power drain, but that's fine. I'm not really too concerned about that. Void will just kill him over time naturally anyway, and I have the invuln, so if I need to bait a special 3, I can happily do that. So at this point, we're literally just trying to tick this Mephisto down. I think it's going to be about a 2-minute fight, but yeah, it's pretty handy. So yeah, this war was probably the first war actually where the sort of like real life issues in quotations isn't really coming into effect right now, because, and I'll definitely be talking about it in War 2 because sadly I lost quite a little bit of the footage in that video. But yeah, so with my work scenario right now, I'm having to like relocate, and so what it means is obviously like I don't have a Wi-Fi connection there. The internet connection itself is pretty poor and pretty slow, so it's the reason why people probably haven't seen that much from me. And now when I'm at home, I'm trying to do like a little catch-up thing of especially all these wars. But yeah, I can tell my gameplay's got worse from me not playing the game as much, but it's fine. So here we actually went and did 1 death to the battle group 2, and we end up winning this war. So a good start to the season, 1-0 up, especially to face someone like TCN and win. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.